Hey guys, how are you? So once again, this is Sparring Owing with another watch review. So this time I'm gonna review my favorite watch in my collection at the moment. So this is the legendary Rolex Submariner. So this version has the no date, and this is a current production model. As you can see, this is the 114060, which is the latest production model of the Rolex Submariner, and it has a ceramic bezel, and at the same time it has a slightly larger case than the original or than the previous model, which is made of aluminum bezel. So this one, the actual model is 114060 Rolex Submariner. So this one is some people are arguing whether you call this as a no date Submariner, but some people just say it is actually a Submariner, because the Submariner with the date is called Submariner date, and this is the Submariner. So just be proud to call this Submariner even without saying it has a no date. I prefer this one because it's very simple. As you can see, it doesn't have a date, which can be annoying sometimes when you actually pick up the watch and you need to wind it, and you always need to set the date. So with the no date, you can just pretty much just wear and just adjust the time, and pretty much off you go. You can just use this from the get-go. So this watch is a 2018 model, and it's a very good example. So you can see I've pretty much take good care of this watch, and I didn't buy this brand new. I bought this from the original owner, because as you know, these watches are very hard to find at the moment. You need to be very lucky to actually buy one from the dealer, from the Rolex dealer, or also known as ADs. They are the authorized dealers. If you inquire about this watch, they always says, "Oh, are you out of your mind? It's hard to find. They are rare, and they're out of stock. If you want, I can take your name and put you on the waiting list, and just pray that they will actually call you after 2 years." So that's the way it goes with Rolex, guys, especially with Submariner and the sports stainless steel series watches. They are very rare, very hard to find, and if you find one, chances are they are from gray market and they already inflated the price. So chances are you'll buy this kind of watch, you'll pay more than the retail price. So it's really difficult to buy this at retail price. If you go to the airport, they're always out of stock. You've probably seen other models such as the Oyster Perpetual, the Datejust. Those are the common ones, although these days they're pretty scarce at the moment as well. You can't buy a particular color with a face color, so chances are you'll just have a good relationship with your nearest authorized dealer, and probably you need to buy some jewelry first, and probably buy some other watches before they can actually seriously put you on a waiting list to buy these babies. That's how difficult it is to buy these ones. I own this for around 6 months now, and oh boy, I pretty enjoyed this watch. This is my favorite, of course, my most expensive watch at the moment. As you can see, it's really well taken care of, really shiny, just like a jewel. They say not all glitters are gold, but Rolex glitters too, as you see. Yes, these are really finely crafted watches. And what I like about the Rolex is actually, if you rotate the bezel, it's really smooth. I have another watches, but they don't rotate like this, and They're really smooth, silky. The sound is, oh boy, look at that. Even the sound is pretty solid. Right. Okay, so here it is, up close and personal. As you can see, it's the back. It's really well sealed. So the stainless steel, they use the 904L stainless steel. So it has an anti-corrosion property. Obviously, this is designed for as a dive watch. So this one can go up to like 300 meters, water resistant. And the Submariner made a history by actually taking the Submariner watch into the Marianas Trench. But obviously this is not the actual watch. This is not the actual model. It's a slightly modified version of this, the original one. And this one is obviously the retail version of that, the commercial version. Obviously this watch won't stand the pressure of Marianas Trench. As you can see, it's only up to 300 meters, not 11,000 feet. Or is it 11,000 meters? So as you can see, it has a Rolex on the clasp. This Geneva. And you can actually one of the beauty of this bracelet is you can actually make adjustment here. You can adjust it. You can pull it out and you can actually adjust from here. So you can do that. So you can push it out. You can push it, slide it in. And you can put it and you can clip it again to stay. So that's one of the beauty of this latest model. You can slide to adjust without the need to use tools. And it has a really nice clip. So here. Nice. So there's a lock there. You can see the Rolex crown. So right, so I'm actually using this for around 6 months now, on and off with my other collection. And this is my favorite watch, and I always use this in the office. And oh boy, the attention this one's getting from my co-workers, from the students in school. So this is actually getting a lot of attention. Not only that, this is a classic watch. You know, as you know, this is the most iconic watch in the world, where a lot of watches actually copy this design, and this is the original, obviously. And not just it is a recognizable watch, but as well the fit and finish is very good. As you can see, the metal is actually glittering. You wear this, it glitters just like a jewel. So the amount of attention you get from wearing this watch is obviously incredible compared to another watches. So this one will definitely grab attention if you wear this in the office, in the party, everywhere you go. This definitely gets some attention. And because, come on, this is Rolex, guys. This is the Rolex. And one of the beauty of Rolex is actually this watch is actually holding value. So for example, if I'm gonna sell this now, I can easily make at least $1,000 from my original price. So that's how scarce is this watch. That's how the fundamental way of owning the watch is actually you actually get the value of this watch. You can get the value out of this watch. It doesn't actually lose the value, especially this particular model, where there's a unbelievable supply and demand. Yeah, it's a market driven, guys, so it's driven by supply and demand, and Rolex is actually not manufacturing too much of this. That's why the moment they hit the dealership, they are gone in an instant before they actually hit the display. So the dealers actually calling their list, whether they want, their short list customers, whether they want to get it straight before it hits the display. So that's the reason when you go to the Rolex store, they're always out of stock. They always goes to the VIP first, and there are rumors that it goes to, because some of the units goes behind the door, goes straight to the gray markets, because on the gray market they can sell for more. You can sell it for 20% more, 20-30% more than the retail price. So it's a no-brainer, guys. So yeah, so I really love this watch, and let's see if I actually use this. Let's wear it. Yeah, so I wear this on my wrist. It's really awesome watch. I have a really small wrist actually. So this watch is 40mm size from lug to lug. If you measure it there, it's 40mm. It's just perfect. On my wrist is pretty much just, it's not too big, it's just alright, but definitely anything more than 40mm will be too big for my wrist. So this one is the borderline, probably the largest I should be wearing, although I own some Tissot that are 42mm. It also depends on the bracelet and the size of the case. So this one has a pretty thin case, so it's a low profile, so it's not really too bad, it's not too bulky. Yeah, so this watch, I really like it. I really enjoyed owning this, and definitely I'll keep this for a very long time because I just love this watch, guys. And my advice to anyone, to you who's watching this now and thinking of getting one, it will definitely hurt your wallet, because things like this, they are not cheap, but definitely worth the price. Because as long as you actually buy in a hurry, you just, my tip for getting a good deal on Rolex is to shop around and look for a seller. Obviously you can't buy directly from the dealership, even though you will get it there cheaper, but they're always out of stock, like I've said. So you go to the gray market and try to look for a bargain for the used ones, especially those who are desperate to sell. So you make an offer, and if they accept it, and there you go, you own one. So if you're looking at owning one, definitely you need to save some money now, because they won't come in cheap, but definitely in the long run you'll enjoy it, and your money will be worth it. When you time to sell it, it will actually appreciate and give you more in return. So this is the kind of watch that you don't actually lose money. Even those like 10-year-old watches, let's say they bought it 4,000 10 years ago, and now they're selling it for $6,000. So they enjoy it for 10 years, and they sold it and made $2,000 more. So that's the power of Rolex, guys. So yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll probably update you guys after 1 year of owning this watch, and see how it goes. So far I really love this, and I highly recommend this watch to anyone who's looking to buy a watch, who are looking to actually buy a luxury watch that they want to keep for a very long time. This can be a heirloom as well. You can pass it to your son, you can pass it to your grandson. So this can be a heirloom, family heirloom. So it's definitely worth buying. Alright guys, thanks, and see you guys next time.